UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round one of the Ace Championship is about to begin. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. Rich, it's a huge day for our featured player. This is their first taste of the PGA Tour. Think back to your first time on tour. What were you thinking on the first tee?
I was trying not to think about anything because every fiber in my body was racing 1,000 miles per hour. It was overwhelming. It was exciting. It was nerves. It was, I think, every emotion that you can possibly have going through your body at one moment in time was there. But at the end of the day, you're here. You're playing on the PGA Tour. There's nothing better.
Ah, yes. That's a good one to build momentum on. And this putt has a length of 8 feet. That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
John, what does the lie look like down there?
Well, pretty shallow lie here in the sand. I don't think it'll be too hard getting out of here.
Well done to not turn one mistake into two.
Oh, just leaking ever so slightly. Awesome.
Tremendous shot right there, and now a birdie opportunity on the second hole. That was close. Here's one to walk away with a par. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Okay, it's a par 3.
It doesn't have a lot of length to it, but it's also a green that's not super deep. You do have the bunker in the front, but anytime you miss it long and or left, you got a really difficult pitch shot as that green tilts from back to front. But still, it's a pretty straightforward par 3. Not too much danger to it.
What an aggressive play. This is a long way home. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
I'm not sure what he saw on that one. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet to the hole.
He's got this one for a bogey. So close. 3 feet left. That one drops. And after that hole, he'll drop to 1 over for the event.
Not much happening moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
The fourth at TPC Boston is a short par 4. Most players will be aggressive here, but you can get out of shape.
You can. This green runs diagonal from you. This bunker in the front left, that's not a bad spot, but no guarantee you're going to get up and down. A lot of players will actually hit it long and or right, and you have an awkward little pitch shot from there. It's a fun hole, but not super easy, and certainly not a guaranteed birdie.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Whew. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it.
Oh, and gets the putt to drop. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
In the bunker off the tee. Good job getting this back in play.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. The fifth at TPC Boston, the most important shot, probably the first one.
Yes, you have to find the fairway here, and it's sometimes not driver. There is a run out and the fairway, but from there you got a pretty easy straightforward second shot to a long narrow green, just that one deep bunker on the left hand side that could cause some issues.
And he's down there.
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. John, have you got a read on this one?
Not a whole lot to this putt. If anything, it'll move a little to the right.
So close. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for par.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage.
Now we head over to the par 4 6th hole.
Yeah, bunkers on the right hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit, and that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
Wow, got absolutely all of that one. I've got about 160 yards to the hole here. Just 2 strokes off the lead. Not going to like that one on the green, but a lot of work left to be done.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
On the green, but a different area code. Way too much on that one. 10 feet remain for this putt. Come on. Okay, let's see if we can manage a double. Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. And after that hole, he is slipping in the standings. Folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Round 2 of the Ace Championship is about to begin. Andrew Catalon here, pleased to have you back with us. And Rich, as we dig into this second round, our featured player is leading the pack as the round begins.
He's got a one-stroke lead heading into this round, and it'll be fun to watch to see if he can't hold off the Nerves and the rest of the pack to claim victory.
And now to the play at number 6. This tee shot is looking good so far.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Now a putt to get to 3 under par. John, give us a read on this putt.
And I think this one's going to go right to left.
Wow, that had no chance. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
On a nice line.
Just needed a little bit more on that one. Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. Out to the 7th hole.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
Okay, that'll play. Not on the green, but really close. I love it. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Needs this one in order not to drop a shot. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
Surely it's going to.
That putt goes in for par. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
I'm not too sure if this is fact, Luke, but in my mind's eye, this is the hardest, as in firmest green on the golf course. It seems to repel golf balls in all directions. You find the heart of this green, job well done, and hopefully 2 putts later, you're walking off with par.
Sitting at 1 under the card. Oh, I thought that one was going in. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently sitting in first place.
We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. This one is absolutely hunting. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
This one's tracking.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Bean, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Third round coverage continues of the Ace Championship. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. Our featured player is at 6 under as we start the day. We're going to take you out to number 12 now.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
Ten under for the event. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. That nearly went in. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. Ooh, that was close. That's a bogey on the scorecard, and you don't want to give the rest of the field any hope. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Time for the tee shot on 13.
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
Not a bad result right there. Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. This putt to get to 10 under par. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
I think this one's moving right to left.
I was already writing a circle on the scorecard. Here's the tap in for par. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. To 14, it's a par 4.
This is a massive fairway on an extremely long par 4. Tee it high and give her all you got. Second shot downhill just a little bit. Big danger here is when they put the flag on the right-hand side. That can really hurt you.
Well, bad shot, bad break. Whatever the case may be, that did not work out well. That's a misfire there.
A bit too much club there.
This is his third. This putt from 8 feet away.
A good look at par here.
Well, that one was a bit firm. Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
It's got some bunkering down the left-hand side that you got to avoid. Be mindful of that. So driver may not be the play off the tee. You find the fairway. You got just a short iron second shot to a green that's pretty receptive. You should be thinking birdie from the middle of the fairway.
That appears to be a very good line off the tee. Time for the second shot here at 15.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
That's a great position to be in after that approach. He's got this left for birdie. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
It's so frustrating to leave it short. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. But now out on the ground, John McCarthy has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It's going downhill and to the right.
Oh, that one almost went in, but that slips past the hole with speed. Look at this one just roll off the green. A bit too much pace, but a chance still to get it back up and in. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman. The base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
And he's hit that inside the range. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
Rich, only 18 holes remain, and our featured player has built a nice cushion.
This player so far out front, they really have nothing to worry about except for breathing the final 18 holes. This has been an extraordinary week for them.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time to find out who will win the ACE Championship. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. I've got a feeling something historic is going to happen today. You're going to see it right here on 2K Sports. All right, we're going down to the 13th hole now. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. I don't know if this one will stay in the fairway. The ball settles just off the fairway.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
On the green, that's always mission number one. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, this one's going to break pretty hard to the left.
Not enough pace on that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
That's a bogey on the scorecard, and now the lead is trimmed.
We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
Well, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
It made bogey here yesterday and looking like more of the same today.
Going with the 5-iron here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
Well, you like the look of those hands. That's so close, but never mind. Just missing the par there. Unfortunate to drop a shot. Back-to-back bogeys is never nice, but in she goes.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Now at -9 for the tournament.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
You have some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron, back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. 8 feet to the cup. There holds another one, so now 10 under par with just a handful of holes remaining.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Here's the par 3 16th hole.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Staring down a very long putt here. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
A good chance to 2-putt now. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
10 under for the event.
This one is going straight at it.
That's a fantastic shot by our leader. Now this putt for birdie. Did not hit it. Finishing off that hole. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Second shot here at 18. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. This putt to win the Ace Championship. John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Looks like about 30 feet, I'd say, to the cup.
Too much power on that stroke. How about this for drama? A chip to win the event. That's a really nice play. And there it is. He has just won his first PGA Tour event.
Show me the money. Rags to riches. He wins the big prize. Congratulations.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night.